Hi and welcome to another King Geoffrey War video. As people may know by now, I do not do full reviews of the smaller optional wars that we have. So I'm going to do a video with both of the last two wars, which were both optional. I'm going to show a few replays from there. There should be about 17, I think there's 17 replays in total from mixture of both wars. Half of those should be Town Hall 9 and half Town Hall 10 attacks. I'm just going to have a quick look at the war log. As you can see here, the last two wars were against Egypt and a Taiwanese clan, both level 5 clans, and they were 35v35 and 30v30. You look at the war log lately, we have been doing extremely well. If we stop at the Zamruda Anchor, which was a 15-15, we've stopped having the 15v15 since then and only doing 25v25 or bigger. Since then we've only lost one, and that was against a Chinese clan that was a bit of a mismatch. Well, it was actually a pretty big mismatch. So as you can see, Warlog lately is very, very good. We have been getting a lot of mismatches in the enemy favour since the new matchmaking system came about for the clan wars. I don't know why, but we have been getting very tough matches. Apart from the last one against Egypt, that one was actually in our favour, but it's been a long time since we've had a war in our favour. But we keep winning them, we keep doing well. So let's watch a few. We'll start with the Taiwanese clan, and we'll have a look at that one. We won 77-68 in the end. These guys had about 16 maxed bases and an extra Town Hall 10 compared to our, I don't know, we've got 4 maxed bases I think in this war. But in the end we won 9 3-stars, which is something we're very strong at lately. We're getting 3 stars on Town Hall 9s. A lot of these clans that outmatch us don't particularly do that so well. So that's what won us this war. And if we have a look at the enemy team, they had 63 wars won. They hadn't lost that many, so I think they were a fairly new clan. But skill-wise, we were a lot better than they were. So yes, so let's watch some replays. We'll start with the raid on number 1, which is Informal. Now, for people watching that aren't in our clan, Informal was previously called Nicholas, so I'm sure people remember raids by Nick. It's now called Informal, and we actually now have a new member who's been with us a few weeks now, and his name's Nick, so try not to get confused between the two. But this base, you can see their number 1 was completely maxed. No doubt about this. There's no walls aren't maxed, or this isn't maxed, that isn't maxed. Every single thing on his base is maxed. Heroes the lot. So this was a great raid by Nick to get over 60% and 2 stars. Very impressive. Very nice raid. We move on to the next one, and we are going to show the raid on number 3. What was number 2? Oh, that was Nick again on number 2. So yeah, raid on number 3. Algarvio, without a king. Now we do say that everybody in war must have their heroes awake unless we decide to put somebody in to make up the numbers. The thing with Algarvio is he does these air attacks, and he does them very well, and he very, very rarely actually needs both his king and queen. As you can see here, he didn't quite get the Town Hall, or he's going to get the Town Hall I think, yeah. So he didn't even need the queen for that one. Really good raid by Algarvio. Very, very pleased to have him in clan. We don't have that many air raiders. So that was number 3. Move on to number 4. Mating Season. This is a new member. He came from, I think he was a member previously of a clan named Easy Riders. He's come over to us, and there's a few friends with him as well, so welcome to the clan to those, and I hope they do very well and they enjoy being in the clan. Should see them do a few more war attacks soon. But this was Mating Season's, I think it was his first war attack with us. I think he attacked number 4 and number 5, so it might have been number 5 his first attack and this was his second. I'm not sure, but anyway, this was his first war. And he's using a go what? He does like to lure with a hound, so if you have good heroes and you feel that you can afford to use the space, then I guess a hound is a pretty good way of luring unlureable bases. So we got that, and then we've got 47%, 53%, and yeah, there we go. Nice raid by him. I'm going to show one more Town Hall 10 raid from this war, and that is HBK. So HBK attacks number 11 here. It's actually a base that causes a few problems. HBK, one of our lower level Town Hall 10s. I think I attacked this base, and also Major Guernsey attacked this base. We both only got 1 star. I think I got the Town Hall, but I didn't get the percentage. I got about 43% or something. So I went in from the top. Although you shouldn't do that, but I fancied my chances. Didn't get it, but anyway, HBK came along and he finished off this base nicely with a really nice raid. 49%, 50%, a very nice attack. Oh, well done to him. I'm going to watch the last few seconds. So that's all the Town Hall 10 raids I'm going to show. I'm going to move on to the Town Hall 9s now. Let's have a look. Show the raid on the top Town Hall 9, and that's by Tin Man. And this is, what do we have? A Go-Ho. Go-Ho Wee-Wee, or a Go-Ho Wee, or whatever they call them nowadays. Strategical Go-Ho, surgical Go-Ho. I'm on a Town Hall 9, so I don't really do any of these sort of raids anymore. And when I was at Town Hall 9, we didn't really have anything like this. When I was at Town Hall 9, it was all mass dragon, hog attacks, and full hog attacks. So it just shows how the game's moved on now with all these different strategies that Town Hall 9s are using. I mean, a lot of people complained when they did the hog nerf, and they did all the nerfs, and now the leaf blower, and people are complaining. But I think it has improved the game because there's so many different strategies now. When I was Town Hall 9, it was, you know, when you faced a decent clan, if it was 40v40 or 50v450, it'd be 50 hog attacks, maybe 45 hog attacks and 5 dragon attacks. And then, you know, it was pretty dull. But now there's some really nice strategies out there, and it's very varying. Really enjoying the game at the moment when it comes to war. So you're going to watch the raid on number 28 and Mayfair. So you can see, first we had a hog attack, and now we have a lava loon attack. I don't think in this war we actually had any Town Hall 9 Go Wee-Wees or Go Whites for 3 stars. I'm not sure. We had a few hogs, we had a few with balloons, and I think maybe Tin Man did something with a mixture of a Go Wipe and balloons, but we mix it up a bit at Town Hall 9 now. See what bases they have and see what suits the bases, and then attack them with whatever seems best. We have Ray and Eod, who are now elders. They're in charge of the Town Hall 9s during war. It's very good. It saves me a job and Wook's a job, and a few of the Town Hall 10 elders from having to help out with strategies that, to be honest, we don't really know. Well, we know them, but we know them as Town Hall 10s, so obviously they're going to be much easier for us to do with an extra spell and extra troop space. So it's good that Ray and Eod stepped up and are helping out with these attacks. Mayfair as well, who's doing this attack here, he's helping people as well. He's doing a great job, and I imagine that Mayfair will very soon be joining Eod and Ray as an elder to help out with those Town Hall 9s, which he already does actually. And that's a great raid from May. And that was on number 28, yep. And the next one's going to be on number 30 by BB. BB 3-starred 29 and 28. But we're going to 29 and 30, but I'm sure the raid on 30 because the raid on 30 is a little bit different to the one on 29. 29 was the same sort of attack as we saw earlier, I think, but this one's a little bit different because he's using a healer and 2 witches. So he's going to lure on this one and kill the clan castle with witches and a few wizards. And then he's got, the difference here is he's got 4 heals and a healer, so it's not sort of a go-ho or anything, he's just pretty much straight hogging really. He does have a golem and he's going to take out a few defences, and I think he was wanting to take out that queen as well, which he actually has. He got that, yeah, he's got the queen with his Barb King. His queen's gone around the outside a little bit, but she hasn't done bad because she's taken out quite a few defences. So then he sends in the hogs, skelly traps, but he's got that healer there. The healer's keeping them up. I see, actually, I'm not sure, looking at this raid now, I think the queen actually did well, because the queen took out some air defense, which allowed that healer to then do its job. So a very nice attack by BB, very different attack. So yeah, really enjoyed that one. That was a good one. That was on number 30. So we're going to show one more raid from this war, and then we're going to see about naming some war heroes. So the final raid is by J-Dub, and this is a Go Larvalunian, or I don't know what you call them. I'm not sure now. I just call them Go Larvaloon. I don't know what they're. Not Shattered Loon, is it? Yeah. Shattered Larvaloon. I don't know. Whatever. You get it. So he's gonna do, yeah, that thing anyway. And he's got, that's actually really, oh, he didn't get the king. He did get the queen. Attacking from the side of the air sweeper. These air sweepers tend to vary. It really depends, because some bases, Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10, to be honest, with Algarvia, you just attack the base exactly the same as you would attack it before the air sweeper came out. And the air sweeper seems to do absolutely nothing at all. And then on some raids, I see people try and avoid the air sweeper, and then it actually causes lots of problems. So I don't know, I think it's still a bit trial and error with the air sweeper to see where to place it and how to attack bases with it on, but I can't really say that it looks to have caused that many problems for us so far. It seems to have caused our enemies more problems than it has for us. I don't know if we've upgraded ours faster or there's a lower level, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's all the replays for that war. I'm going to quickly go to War Heroes, and I'm going to give Mating Season and Informal the Town Hall 10 War Heroes for this war, because they took out the number 1, 2, 4 and 5, which is very, very important obviously. And the Town Hall 9s I'm going to give to Tin Man and BB. Yeah, we don't have to look at why, but yeah, they both got 6 stars each, so great performance by them, great win by the clan. And we shall now move on to the last war, which finished yesterday. And this was a war against a clan named Egypt. And as you can see from their clan description, they've won 107 wars. Their aim is to be the top Egyptian clan. They weren't bad. They weren't great, but how much of that can be down to their attacking skill and down to the mismatch, I don't know. Well, they had one extra Town Hall 10 than us, but we did have better bases, we had better walls, and we had better heroes. So this one was from the start, we did expect to win from the start, and we ended up winning by 18 points. And it wasn't a surprise, really. I mean, these guys were outmatched. Yeah, it was 7 3-stars, 21 2-stars, just the 2 bases 1-star. So let's go and have a look at that, because we're into 15 minutes now. So this review is going to be a little bit longer than usual. We'll start with Algarvio on number 1. Algarvio with his air raids. Now, even though certain updates have made it more difficult for some of the, I don't know what you would call them, elite clans, to 3-star bases. So I don't think anti-3-star bases are as much needed now at this moment in time as has been in the past, but some of the clans we face, they continue to use them. And we basically 2-star them. We don't 3-star many Town Hall 10s. We never have 3-starred many Town Hall 10s. So we're happy to see anti-3-star bases, because we'll 2-star them and take the 2 stars, no problem. Great raid though by Algarvio. 1 hero down. He's our number 8. That was their number 1. Next raid, I'm going to show Nick, because I showed him last time. I'm going to show Easy Rocking, because we didn't see him in the last war. So we'll watch his raid on number 3. So as you can see here, this is their number 3, and he's not bad. He's got level 30 hero. One of his heroes is level 30. 29 king, I think. I can't quite see. He's got decent walls. He's got max defenses. So, you know, when I say it was a bit of a mismatch, I don't mean it was a huge mismatch. I mean, they had an extra Town Hall 10. I just mean compared to our more recent wars, this one was much easier. We are good. I'm going to say yes. We are good attackers. I think we're good attackers, and we do have wars where we have mismatches in the enemy favour, and it's very, very tough. We have, like, the last war was, I think they had, like, you know, 14, 15 maxed bases compared to our 4 or 5, and we still won, and they were decent attackers. So when we got this war, we were very, very happy, because it was actually, I don't know if it was that much of a mismatch. It was probably more of an even war, but it's been so long since we've had an even war that it seemed like a mismatch in our favour. But anyway, we'll carry on, and we'll watch Guillermo on number 5. What this clan did have, as you can see here, the defence is still good. I mean, this number 5 is on par with our number 5 when it comes to defences, if not slightly better. But when you look at the walls, this was a redeeming feature of this clan. Their walls were pretty shoddy, to be honest. And their heroes, they had quite low hero levels. So I think in the end it was more, the mismatch was more in attacking than defending. Defending wise, bases, our walls were better than theirs, but the actual bases, the actual defences were about the same level. They were probably slightly better actually. But when it came to attacking power, our heroes were quite a lot higher than theirs. And that's always going to make it difficult for the opposition. So, you know, it was tough for them. So that was Guillermo's raid on number 5. Go on to number 8. We're going to watch Broomster. So here's a raid by Broomster on number 8. And he's going to use a 4 P.E.K.K.A strategy, which I believe Nick was using Nick was using in Trophy Push. It worked very well. I don't know if it was something he came up with himself, or whether it was found something on YouTube about it. I'm not quite sure. I've seen Clash with Ed does something similar, but I don't think he uses a jump spell, which is a bit unusual, but it seems to work well with the 4 P.E.K.K.A s. depending on base, of course. And this is a good raid by Broom on number 8. Again, if you look at the defences, they're pretty good. Not up to the same level as some of our recent wars, but it's still good. They're still on par with our defences. So that was on number 8. We're going to look at Rhino, formerly known as Peter. Rhino, he changed his name to Black Rhino. He has a mini account in our second clan called White Rhino. Some good points there for innovation when it comes to name change. And this was a great raid. I would like to say about Peter or Black Rhino or however he prefers to go by. His attacks have been very, very good lately, and I've been very impressed with his raids. I've been away for the last week, 2 weeks, so I've not been able to be online as much as I usually am. So I haven't really been able to praise Peter or Rhino for his recent raids. So I hope he watches this, and it is appreciated the hard work that he's put in, because his war attacks have been noticed lately and the improvement's been noted, and I think he's doing very, very well. So very impressed with that. So anyone who's struggling as a new Town Hall 10, just do what Peter did and stick with it, work hard, and it'll come to you in the end. So we're on to the Town Hall 9s now, and we have Raymond, or the Mathematician as we like to call him, because he does do a lot of maths on these raids. So I guess he's a little bit like a superhero, the Mathematician. Is there a superhero called the Mathematician? I don't think so. But there is now. And Raymond is that one. And this was a great raid by Raymond, aka the Mathematician. Fantastic 3 stars. As always from Ray. When you have a brain like Ray, you don't need any third-party apps or anything like these top clans use. Ray just uses his mind and his mind alone. And that's why he is an elder in our clan. So we're going to go and watch raid on number 21, and that's Mayfair. Mayfair getting himself in another video. He's doing very well lately since his little break he had for university. He had some exams recently, so he went away for 5-6 weeks, something like that, and he's back now, and he's doing very well. Piling up those 3 stars as always. And he's a good raider now, and I'm pretty sure that soon he will be one of our latest new elders. Or I could just be winding him up and he's not going to be elder at all, and I'm just getting his hopes up. But he will have to wait and see. Watch this space. Or don't. So this was a lava loon, which was very good. Very impressive. I am running out of a few things to say here. If you've noticed, I've started talking complete shit, which I tend to do when I don't know what to say. But anyway, this was a good raid. And we're at the 25-minute mark in the video now. We still have 2 more raids to show, and I'm going to show them despite the longness of the video. There hasn't been a video for a while because we've had the trophy push, which I haven't talked about yet, and I'm not going to talk about much. We did beat our record, and there will be a season review type thingy. That will be a written review. I'll do that one tomorrow if I have time, and there you'll be able to find all the stats and how we did in the push and all that. That'll be on the website or the blog or whatever you want to call it. So hopefully you'll read that. But anyway, more about that tomorrow. So that's why we haven't had a video for a while, because we have had the trophy push for 2 weeks, and that started 3 weeks ago and ended roughly a week ago. So here we have a raid by Muxie, who is another fairly new member. I think Muxie here is making his video debut for King Jeffrey. And it's a pretty good raid. And it was a go wee wee. So just goes to show that you don't need hogs or balloons or any of these fancy things, or a brilliant mind like Ray. You can just go old school and 3-star like that. So that was a nice one. We've got one more raid to show, so hopefully we'll get wrapped up before this video hits half an hour and you all fall asleep. We're going to go on number 20. I'm going to show J-Dubs on 28. So here again, walls not so good, but this is, to be honest, this is the third lowest Town Hall 9. And the defences aren't bad, you know. I think all of these defences are maxed, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're all maxed. So, pretty good. I apologise for the sound on the video because halfway through this I think the Wi-Fi dropped a little bit, and so the sound could be out of sync. So if the sound is out of sync, I do apologise, but it's taken me half an hour this video, so I'm not going to re-record it just because the sound being out of sync. Hopefully it's not out of sync, but if it is, I apologise, and you know, we'll just have to deal with that for now. So this was J-Dub, nice attack, saved some balloons for those Teslas that I'm talking about that you probably saw 3 minutes ago, but hey ho. And there we go, as he cleans up this base for 3 more stars for King Jeffrey. And we do like 3 stars at King Jeffrey. As many as we can. We don't 3-star that many Town Hall 10s, but we are working on it, you know. Start small, build up. And there we go. And that's the final raid I'm going to show. Yeah, we go to the, here we are, the wall stats, 65-47. You can see the stats for yourself. Did very well. War heroes, I'm not going to go to the page, but I've already written those down and gone through the replays. So the war heroes are going to be for Town Hall 10, Guillermo and Peter, or Rhino, or whatever he goes by. And the Town Hall 9 war heroes are Muxie and the brilliant brain of Ray. So that's that, and if you want to visit our website, you can go to www.kingjeffreyclan.wordpress.com. Check out all our rules and regulations. Same as I say, I've been away for a couple of weeks, so I will be updating that website tomorrow with all the new stuff. And yeah, just pop by if you want to see how we are. If there's space in the clan, then you request. If we're not doing a war, then we'll let you in and come and join us. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you haven't fallen asleep yet. Enjoy the rest of your day, and good night.